It's experiment time. Hair color. Ooh, need 6 spots. Alright, so I found a bunch of hair color that's not going to be used. I'm gonna throw it away. So we're gonna see what it looks like on basswood and a piece of maple. Sanded it down roughly to 180. It's 180. And gonna see what this one's called Ritual. Not really sure what color it is. This is a Midnight Ruby, which I already know works pretty good. This is a light brown hair color. This is Midnight Indigo, Purple, and Intense Red. So I'm gonna put it on here raw and see what happens. This Intense Red comes out as this, but it has this red intensifier. It says avoid stains and use gloves. This is what the red, the intensifier does, all by itself. But I mixed it up, put it in a cup. I'm gonna mix it up real quick. My handy dandy mixer fire. Nice red. It's stinky. Okay, I'm just brushing it. Probably should have found a better brush. All right, so there's that. And squish up the purple a little bit. Probably should have worn gloves. Well, that'll work. Midnight Indigo. Now this is all different consistencies. This one's definitely thinner. I'll do the light brown. Oh, that's not gonna work. Don't have the little thing for that. All right, we'll go to this red, which this red I've used before. Gloop. Gloop. And whatever color Ritual is. And from my point of view, so these are the colors. These are the hair colors. Ooh. And we'll do a little light thingy. When I say light thing, I'll move this so that the light reflects. This purple is real thick. It does a really smooth thing. Anyway, it's all a little wonky, a little different. Not sure what's in there, but we'll deal with that later. And we have the shop dog, who's being a brat. So it's been 20 minutes for all of these. Gotta wipe them off now. Well, here's the 5 different colors: maple and basswood. Gonna let that dry up a bit and I'll come back. And again, that was 20 minutes or so. A little bit more playing around. This is the really red one. Just a little on the gloves and on the piece of wood. And you could probably feather it out. Maybe not. So that's that one. And then these are the dipping sticks for each of those colors. And the purple. Let's try taking some of that and some of that. Back to color theory class. Well, it looks like you can mix them and get some interesting color. We're going to throw that away before I make a mess. Out of more curiosity, I'm going to take this red, pop it in there, and 91% rubbing alcohol. Thin it down. Mix, 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 mix. And I guess we'll just use another one. Why? Alright, so let's see. Ooh, does a nice little watercolory effect. Well, that's cool. All right. Pop some of this in there. This is the Midnight Indigo. I gotta get some more dollar store junk brushes. Oh, that looks really cool. So it clumps up with whatever I had. Ooh. Huh. So that does a watercolory effect on this type of wood. you there. That should be enough. Not like I need a whole lot. That in there. Well, that brush broke, so we'll just use the nub. Little mixy. Yeah, this one doesn't dissolve like the others. It's kind of chunky, but we'll see. All right, this Arctic Fox doesn't work like the rest. I mean, it's not being brushed on either, so we'll just pour it on. Yeah. So there's that. All right, a little bit of stain on my fingers, but that one's pretty dry. It's been another 20 minutes. These are dry. Well, that's a little wet. That's dry. Yep, that's all. It's all pretty dry. As is that. And that one. This Midnight Indigo is still a little wet. They are a little bit. So yeah, there's that. I'll bring you back over to my side. All right. Here's the colors. Yes, I screwed that one up a little bit, but here are the colors, the hair colors on basswood and maple. Swing you around so that you can kind of see what's going on. If I do this, there's that. So I thought I'd add some paste wax to this because it's all an experiment. We'll try some urethane, polyurethane, fast drying. So what the polyurethane looks like when it's wet on here, the wax, that paste wax, didn't do much. Kind of made it a little more dirty over there, but that might have been contamination from the other. But it all darkened up. Alright, it's been a while. Time is it? Well, it's been a couple hours. The polyurethane is still tacky. This is all dry. The stain, the hair stain, is all dry. This is the maple piece. You can see the color difference from the paste wax. That's it. That's it. The sticks are... Yep, that's still tacky. And these are just, this is just pieces of shims. You know, shims. That's my experiment with hair color. it seems to work just fine. I don't know what other finishes may affect it. I've done like epoxy over it, and there was no effect. It didn't smear or anything, so it's good that way.